fits the data perfectly if you accept the premise.
Right.
It explains the instant disappearance, and it also explains the really erratic movement.
Because they aren't physical.
Exactly. If you aren't fully subject to the laws of physical inertia because you're only partially materialized, you can make those 90-degree turns at Mach 10 without turning the occupants into jelly.
It's ingenious, really. And Mead Lane wasn't just throwing out vague ideas either. The book actually references a chart of the etheric zones of Terra.
Yes, given to a Dr. Gerald Light.
Right, so they have this very complex, structured worldview of these invisible zones surrounding the Earth.
They viewed the Earth not just as a rock with an atmosphere, but as a multi-layered density cake.
A density cake.
Yeah, there's the dense physical Earth we walk on, but extending out from it are these etheric zones. It's a very crowded universe in their model.
It sounds incredibly complex, and the book itself acknowledges that this isn't for everyone. I noticed the dedication is specifically to metaphysicians of the Western world.
Yes, and specifically to those who, quote, have not enlarged their frame of speculation beyond the boundaries of things corporeal.
Things corporeal. That's a very polite way of saying people who only believe in physical stuff.
Exactly. Mead Lane is drawing a line in the sand right from the jump. He's saying that if you want to understand the aeroforms, you have to stop thinking about metal ships and start thinking about the nature of reality itself.
Marathon Server Slam. Ja, du kommer. Was ist das? Shaders. Open Mic, ja genau. Enabling proximity chat allows for a more immersive experience. Hold Z during runs to run. Okay.
It is a historic day across the solar system.
The enormous UESC Marathon colony ship
sets out for the Tau Ceti star system
to establish a new home for humanity, and with it, infinite possibility.
The people of Earth and Mars are watching.
Everyone is watching.
Breaking news. Contact has been lost with the Marathon colony ship.
Official messaging from the UESC is that nothing is amiss.
The people just want to know what happened and what is the UESC doing about it.
Still no answers. No answers.
Shocking news today.
FDL losing contact with the Marathon colony nearly 100 years ago.
After decades of citizens demanding answers,
A message has been received from the UESC Marathon.
a distress call, a threat,
An invitation.
but the message has been leaked. It reads,
Somewhere in the heavens, they are waiting.
Initiating runner defragmentation protocol. Evaluating shell integrity. Evaluating vital signs. Evaluating recognition response. Executing neurological subroutine.
Establishing pathways. My last breath fell quiet like dying embers. My first thought hummed through silver threads.
Where is death? Loading memory packages. Liminal buffer status 26%. Buffered. Subject is a runner. A disconnected consciousness inhabiting a biocybernetic shell.
Okay. The fuck? Ich habe Escape gedrückt, jetzt ist der Screen schon... Ich schwör, wie Gott, was ist das wieder für ein Dog Shit? Aha. Welcome to Marathon. Da ist schon wieder alte 4 Truppen. Ich kann nicht mal Settings machen, du fucking...
Your neural interface is malfunctioning.
Come on. Dude. Wieso geht das nicht?
Your perception matrix was damaged during transfer to the planet's surface. Your shell too.
Game Capture geht nicht.
Search the area for
Danke.
repair supplies.
Danke, Game.
While I find a way to access the colony systems.
Wow. Fängt schon gut an. Fängt schon gut an mit dem absoluten Dogshit, Mann. Wenn Game Capture nicht mehr geht. Wirklich. Riesig. Einfach riesig. Ja. Toll. Jetzt fängt es an ruckeln wie Scheiße. Motion blur. Ja, aber wieso geht Game Capture nicht? Verfickt. Marathon.exe. Ja, nimm's nicht. Behindertes Piece of Shit Game, Mann. Einfach nutzlos, Mann. Marathon. Game Capture don't work. Okay. Fuck.
Engage your heal systems to use an item to repair your health or shields, depending on which is lower.
Uh-huh.
Your health and shields restore separately. Be sure to recover both. Authorization terminal active. Use it to interface with the colony systems.
System access granted. Welcome to New Cascadia.
Attention, authorized welcome. You are trespassing in a military security zone. UESC security forces have been alerted to your activity. Exit the building immediately.
I recommend you not follow those orders. Stay calm. Your newly acquired systems access will allow you to navigate the colony. Search this structure for a way out.
Kein Master Volume. Nice. Fuck you.
Look for a drain or vent cover and try to break it with your knife. Keep low, keep quiet. By syncing your systems with the colonies, we've secured you permanent access to all of New Cascadia. Know when to pick a fight and when to make an exit. All that matters now is staying alive. The UESC believes Tau 13 and everything on it belongs to them. If you want to survive, you'll need a weapon.
Weapon. Blaze. Garbage Loot Simulator 2000. Okay. No. Bus.
Another runner. Check the remains for the I don't need them anymore.
Let's get out, Chris. Backpack full. Drop. Was ist das? Mod Chip. Ah, ja. Ups. What if... Also, was muss ich machen? Ja, fuck.
I've located an active exfiltration point near your location, marking it on your map. Exfil points are the only way to safely move solid matter off-world. That includes you. Scavenge the area for additional assets if you need them. But be careful. Die here, and you'll lose everything.
What? Wo? Okay, egal.
Don't wander too far. This entire region is thick with data corruption. Too deep into the red, and your shell will devour itself.
Da wodurch muss ich denn verfickt nochmal? Exit. Ah, es ist ja nicht durch. Ich hab schon keinen Bock mehr. Ah, es ist nicht durch. Nope. Fucking Loot ist die Scheiße. Ah, das ist Master Volume. Oh. What now?
Welcome home, runner. I'm only the commandeer.
Cool. With a credit tonic, loot speed increases. Loadout. Scheiße nicht weg, du. Open Shell Select. What?
Synaptic firewall's active. Queuing for infill. Run preppers go.
Let's hunt.
Ready for anything.
Ja, mach einfach mal das. Battle. Ach, keine Ahnung. Okay. Z.
You have to accept the existence of the ether.
You have to.
Okay, so we have this theory. Interdimensional ether ships emerging into our reality.
Yeah.
But here is where it gets really interesting, or maybe really controversial depending on how you look at it.
Very controversial.
Usually when someone proposes a new scientific theory, they show you their math. They show you their lab experiments or their telescope data.
Mm-hmm.
Mead Lane didn't use a lab.
No, he did not. He used the seance room.
This is the part that makes The Coming of the Guardians such a unique historical document. The data didn't come from radar or observatory.
Retrieving passphrase. The ache of loss, the sting of new life.
fuck? Oh, er viel HP jetzt. Oh shit! Gute Granate. Oops. Medical clearance. Mips round. Sparkleaf. I got kein inventory space. Oh ho ho. Was ist das? A heat grenade. Fuck off. Ich brauche Heal Stuff. Was auch immer. Scan FTL array. Buh. Sure, mate.
Prepare for increased hostile action.
Oops.
Signal recall window closes in 20 minutes. Priority contract complete.
Loot bioprinters. Oh. Loot bioprinters. Cache coordinates. Okay. Guarded exfil. Fuck, ich check auch gar niemand.
No rush, but here's our ride.
Ow! I see Nate to fucking... Ich glaube, das ist ein Player.
USC reinforcements incoming.
Gib mir den Heal. Heal? Er hat kein Heal. Die Items sehen alle aus wie Scheiße. Ich habe kein Heal, Mann. Ich habe kein Space. Fuck off. Fuck off. Energy amp. Whatever. Ah, Ammo habe ich auch keine mehr. Okay, ist gut.
15 minutes remain.
See ya.
Oops. Okay, das ist ein Shitspot. Ups. Backpack full, as always. No ammo. Ich habe noch 28 Bullets. Geil. Ja, das kommt sicher gut. He? Und alles außer Ammo und Health. Voll geil, man. Ja, was ich brauche. What the fuck have I done? Dog shit. Heal? No. Ich droppe alles, ich fuck Tardomat, holy shit, man. Full, still no heal. Still no ammo. Fuck this game, ich verpiss mich. Oh mein Gott, wo ist der?
USC reinforcements incoming.
Heal? Geht nicht auf, okay. Wo muss ich denn durch, Mann? The fuck? Ja, dat wird das.
Not ready.
Ten minutes remain.
Kein Ammo. Okay. Motherfucker. Dog shit. Whoop. A loot box. An ammo crate. Wow. Dog shit. Ist irgendwas da davon hier? Natürlich nicht. Nades, fuck off. Ein Bullet, ich bin tot. We got shit on. GG.
Warning, reinforcements detected. 5 minutes remain.
Okay. Yes.
It came from the other side of life.
Their understanding, and it was a very interesting journey, and you know, we can segue into how that started and what that discovery was.
Yeah, for sure. Let's do that. I want to maybe before we get there, just paint a little a total clear picture for the audience of what did this civilization look like? Like, where did they begin? I guess, you know, the Le Champ, I think you're saying like 42,000 years ago, the Le Champ or Adam excursion
same thing,
was around that same time period. So when do you think the civilization started, and then kind of what was kind of happening around that time?
So we don't actually know the date of when they began, but we do know of when the first iteration was destroyed. And so if I was going to give a ballpark of my understanding with the complex timeline I've created, it's somewhere around 45 to 50,000 years ago.
Okay.
When exactly, I don't know.
And you've been consistent with that number for a long time.
That was accurate.
Yeah.
I do believe I was accurate on that as well. But that doesn't, the implications that come out of that are even far more significant. But it gives us a time frame.
And so, I mean, back then, you know, 40 plus thousand years ago, there's Denisovans on the planet, right? So, I mean, what percentage of, I guess, what percentage of Homo sapiens were a part of this, you know, a part of this civilization? And was it everybody, you know, or were there, assume there were, you know, outliers or outskirts or people who lived, you know, off the grid or whatever? And then, you know, when you look at another species of hominoids at that time, like how does that fit into? I guess I'm just trying to visualize the world at the beginning of this civilization.
I think the first thing we need to do is reformulate a few things.
And I guess to add, I guess, I'm sorry, but it also during the Ice Age, right?
Yes.
So now we've got, it's not like an equatorial civilization completely necessarily, but there's a lot more ice on the planet, and so people are going to be forced more towards those Egypt and, you know, Turkey and
deglaciated areas. So the first thing is, I don't think it's that much different than we have now, where we have, you know, modern civilization at peak of its time, which I don't agree with. But look at today, you go to parts of the Amazon or parts of islands off of India, and there are cultures that live with none of the things that we have. I think that same dynamic existed then too. I'm not suggesting, and if anything, it probably existed in a more extreme way, where most of the world probably was Denisovians and other kinds of humans. Well, something occurred in ancient Mesopotamia with the lowering of kingship and this emergence of the first civilizations. And we've talked about that. And that's, a lot of people will coin that as the Sumerians, right? And I've discussed that in a lot of my work. And that was where a lot of this began. Now, I want to just start out by laying this foundation down. I have made some mistakes in my understanding. I want to clear those up now. Okay. As we're going along, there are things that I've had to reformat and understand in a different way, because of a lot of what this discovery is and how it entails it. And it connects everything. It actually goes all the way back to Ziusudra. Little did I know, but I had been exploring it without even realizing it. And it has to do with these divine me's that were lowered down and during Ziusudra's time that he talks about. I don't want to jump around here too much. I want to try to stay, if I can, in a chronological order.
Yeah, of course.
To understand. But as I've been going along with this, there have been some things I've had to change. The first thing is the Sumerians had no writings. That's a big one. That's going to be a bomb for people. How could the Sumerians had written about their own destruction if they were destroyed? It doesn't work that way. They had no writings because they're part of the same civilization that they're an extension of that. They're an early iteration of what became something much greater. They didn't believe in leaving writings behind because, like Socrates said, Socrates felt that writings could be misinterpreted very easily.
Are you saying the Sumerians, so the Sumerian tablets, are you saying
they're not Sumerian?
They're not Sumerian.
I know, we're going to drop some bombs here.
But they're much older than that, you're saying?
They're young. So we're going to drop some bombs here.
Okay.
And all this knowledge that people like Matt LaCroix are investigating is something that Graham Hancock already spoke about quite consistently. And I'm going to show you two clips from Graham Hancock. We're going to show you the first one, responding to what potentially Chris Bledsoe is talking about in this clip.
I think ought to be able to try and work out what has, and it's amazing to me that all four of these operators came back and all made the same identification. But that means there's something. Probably. I mean, arguably. You have to say on the balance of probability that it's more likely than not there's something there.
Yes.
At which point, I knew nothing about the pyramids probably before I spoke to you. Now I'm like really obsessed with it because I'm like, well, what is there? And could it be there is this whole thing underneath, right?
Yes, it could be.
There's only one way we really can find out, right?
Drill.
Right. As Donald Trump would say, drill, baby, drill.
And there's no problem in drilling down 1 kilometer or 2 kilometers below the surface of the Earth. We have drilling projects in the world that are going down 12 kilometers. It can be done. It's technically possible. Furthermore, drilling has taken place on the Giza Plateau before. There has been drilling around the Great Sphinx, supposedly looking for groundwater beneath the Great Sphinx.
Did it cause any damage?
No, it didn't cause any damage.
So why would he be so implacably opposed to it?
I think it's this overprotective thing. I think it's the absolute fatigue with just being deluged with lunatic theories. And feeling, look, we archaeologists, we devoted our lives to this, we understand Giza, it just can't be. But it was premature because the technology is good, the technology is interesting. I think what needs to be done is, first of all, let's identify a number of deep structures around the world. There are underground cities in Turkey, which go down a couple of 100 feet beneath the ground.
Indisputably.
Yeah. They're absolutely. They're in Kuyu, for example. I've been in them.
So we know there are underground cities.
We know that, and we know their shape. We know the shape of all the rooms within them.
I mean, treat me as a complete village idiot, but why are they so far underground now? What's happened?
Well, they were dug out. Nobody knows who by. One theory is that that local people used them as places of refuge when the area was under attack. But these are very complicated.
So they would have been almost like tunneled down.
Tunneled down.
Right. So they weren't like over time being, changing terrain.
No.
This is stuff that was deliberately created underground.
These have been made by human beings.
So is that your theory then about what may lie under Giza?
No. My point is that this is a place where the technology can be tested because we know the shape of those underground spaces.
So if it goes down and identifies it all accurately, you'll know the technology could possibly do the same with the Giza.
That makes it more likely that the technology is identifying something.
What's the dream? I mean, what in our wildest fantasies? When you think about this, you think of the possibilities. What could lie beneath the Giza?
And this is potentially what Chris Bledsoe is talking about. I don't know if Matt Bell's effort is about this. I would hope so, that it is. And about the ancient civilization conversation from Matt, Graham Hancock is a good friend of Randall Carlson. They both have investigated ancient civilizations their entire careers. They make a great team. Recently, they had a conversation about who keeps the information about this ancient knowledge and about these ancient civilizations. And he has a very clear picture of it. So let me show you.
Actually, that some of the mysteries in our past that remain to be exposed do concern secret societies and do concern a behind-the-scenes organization that is somehow involved in making civilizations. I won't go too far into that, but there are so many traditions, for example, from ancient Sumer, which speak of this, which speak of the role of these particular advisors who seem to be part of a esoteric or secretive group, which is there to guide and advise societies over very, very long periods of time. And the academic disbelief that such ideas could be retained for thousands of years is, in my view, nonsense. Passed on within a highly structured oral tradition, the ideas can survive potentially forever.
Potentially, yes. And it brings us to a question that I've intrigued me for a long time, which is that given catastrophes, one of the details of myths over and over again is that there was some group, some individuals that had foreknowledge.
Yeah.
Now, where did that foreknowledge come? I mean, we can kick it upstairs and say it was some kind of divine revelation, but that doesn't really explain anything.
Lost ancient science.
Right. Consistently, somebody had foreknowledge. They were able to prepare, again, referring to like the Masonic craft, there's a legend of Enoch knowing that the flood was going to come, and so he took steps to preserve the ancient science and stories by.
And of course, it's the same story with Atrahasis in Mesopotamia.
Yes.
Warned by the god Ea or Enki of the coming of the flood, takes steps, makes preparations, and even buries tablets with knowledge upon them in the city of Sippar.
Systemic memory
Yes,
audit.
and
To
like,
be recovered later by
Cross-referencing
mankind
past
after the
wrongs.
disaster.
well, and then like
Previous
Plato
failures may
says right
inform the
there
strategy
in
for future
Timaeus, he
success.
says, well, those who survive are going to typically be, who essentially survive by the luck of the draw, are going to be wholly preoccupied with continuing to survive in the aftermath, in the desolation of, in the aftermath of a flood or a catastrophe, whereas those who took steps to prepare are going to be the ones who are preserving the knowledge to pass it on. And that to me does not sound so so exotic or esoteric or ridiculous that, I mean, even today we have preppers, people who are living.
Sure. It sounds perfectly reasonable. When it comes down to something that threatens the existence of the entire human race, we are an innovative and inventive species, and we would find a way around it. We'd find a way to keep the seed of knowledge going, keep it coming through the times that followed, and that's what I think we're living in. We're living in the times that followed, and that's what the ancient Sumerians also believed, that we're living in the post-Diluvian era. And this is ultimately the same story that Plato is telling us in the Atlantis.
Man, such an exciting topic. I really love this. I want to hear your thoughts. What do you think about mainstream media outlets have written talking about this theory, about this super advanced ancient civilization? What do you think about the potential that secret societies have kept the knowledge of this secret? What do you think about everything?
Manchmal frage ich mich schon bei dem Game. Machst du etwas auf, die Maus fängt an zu ruckeln. Game Capture geht nicht, es ist einfach eine Katastrophe, der Dogshit. Absolute Katastrophe, Mann. Nie genug Ammo. What do? Sabotage comms antenna. North or south relay.
Check this out.
Genau det kan ich jetzt an.
Maybe this?
Fuck that shit.
UESC reinforcements incoming.
Kai heal. Fuck. Yay! Team wipe. Cool. Cool. Oh mein Gott, ich finde Marathon so gay.
That Matt LaCroix talked about. He was dropping some bombs there. I'm gonna leave everything in the description so you can check it out, but I'm trying to get a hold of Matt so we can do an interview for the channel. I would love to have him on. And what do you think about the Chris Bledsoe prediction? What do you think is gonna be announced? Do you think it has anything to do with the GB News article about Mr. Ambrosio's paper? Or do you think it has to do with Dr. Filippo Biondi's research? Let me know in the comment section down below. Do you think everything is connected? I'll be reading. Before I continue, I just want to let you know that if you like the content you see, I'm going to ask you to please like, share. What's up, humans, and welcome to a new Psicoactivo. Initially, I tried to because, as you guys know, I had my own line of investigation. But after President Donald Trump's
Observation. The settlers here valued expansion over survival. They are now deceased.
Maybe this?
Ration certificate, eat my shit. Biohazard canister, eat my shit. Surveillance mirror, großartig. Data card, whatever. Unstable gunmetal, go fuck yourself. Oh look, a mina. Bah. The fuck? Don't let me subjective come on, no matter the fucking weather. Wieso sind die HP eigentlich so scheiße in dem Game, Mann? Das füllt mich nicht mal richtig auf. What a dog shit. Ich hab keine Ammo für die Scheiße, Mann. Ah, großartig. Riesig. Genau das, was ich gebraucht habe. Weniger Shield, weniger Health overall. Ja, das habe ich wählen. Oh oh. Ich habe 3 so Shield-Dinger mitgenommen. 2 habe ich schon gebraucht und ich habe eigentlich mal etwas gemacht. Das Game hat gerade angefangen. Wow. Was ist das für ein Symbol? Ich habe keine Ahnung. I don't give a shit. Ah, da kann man nicht rein. Gutes Level Design. Fuck you, Game. Comms antenna. Whatever the fuck. Ein Dude ist da. Oh, und ich bin tot.
This might help.
Would you fuck? So tot. Help.
My shields!
Recall window will remain stable for 20 minutes.
Maybe this?
Warning, reinforcements detected. Priority contract fulfilled.
Oh. Thanks, man. Das Game so shit, Mann. Ich habe wieder kein Heal, wieder einmal. Und einmal habe ich wahrscheinlich auch keinen mehr. Thanks, mate.
Let's get patched up.
I've got no ammo. Mission documents. Cool.
This might help.
Ammo crate. Für die okay.
Profit opportunity identified.
Antivirus Pack. Keine Shields natürlich. Guarded exfil. Fuck it. Time to die.
Always know your exit.
15 minutes remain.
Fuck this game, I'm leaving.
Look.
Warning, reinforcements detected.
Need ammo again. Kai ammo. Big surprise. Game is einfach shit.
In President Barack Obama's activities and mentions UFOs, I started paying attention to Mark a lot more. And he has concerns that are very similar to the concerns that I've spoken about in this channel before. And the concerns have to do with religious fundamentalists having control of high positions in power within various governments, not just the US, but the US, who are trying to prevent from information about UFOs to come out because they have skewed view of what is going on. And I'm not saying, by the way, I'm not saying that I don't think what they believe is going on could be happening. I'm just saying I don't have that same worldview. I don't see this stuff as angels, demons. I think that for the majority of lore and mythology that existed in previous generations, much of that, or the majority of that, is just interpretation according to the times. So back during the biblical era, it was only natural that people would interpret things that they saw in the sky or apparitions or contact events as angels, as demons, depending on how positive or negative their experiences were. That's what I think. I could be wrong, but so far this is my own interpretation. And I'm not disrespecting anybody's beliefs. Whatever you want to believe, you're free to do so, of course. But I think that Mark shares the same concerns that I do from this Twitter post that I'm going to read to you right now. So Mark Christopher Lee says, urgent update from my Washington insider. Pentagon factions are actively blocking full UFO disclosure because they believe parts of the phenomenon are demonic. Echoes Lord Hill Norton's warnings from decades ago. Full statement in the image below. The truth is fighting hard to get out. And this is what Mark wrote in this letter. It says, urgent statement, Mark Christopher Lee. I was the first to reveal months ago that President Trump had already prepared a historic UFO disclosure speech for July 8th, 2026. Now my Washington insider source has given me a major update. There is serious high-level pushback inside the Pentagon and parts of the Trump administration from groups who believe the UFO phenomenon has a satanic demonic origin and are determined to stop full disclosure at all costs. This is exactly the same fear expressed decades ago by Britain's former Chief of Defense Staff, Admiral Lord Hill Norton, who warned in the 1997 UFO Concern report that parts of the phenomenon were demonic in nature. A source says these factions are working hard to limit what gets released, which is why the July 8th speech may only cover conventional sightings in Roswell, while the deeper, more disturbing interdimensional truth stays hidden for now. I am calling on Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer to immediately order the release of all British UFO files, especially the Rendlesham Forest incident and on US NATO bases in the UK. We cannot allow the same suppression to continue here. The UK must match America's momentum and hold serious parliamentary hearings. My source is still coming forward publicly at the formal press conference on May 1st, 2026 in Washington, D.C. The truth is fighting to get out. The resistance proves how close we are. Stay strong. The stars are aligning. And this already made it to the International Business Times in the UK. They quoted this statement from Mark Christopher Lee. So it is making important news outlets And I don't know what you guys think about this. There's an old clip from Tucker Carlson where he's talking to Clayton Morris on Redacted. And Tucker seems to have a little bit more insight into this side of people who are looking into the phenomenon, but they have a religious background and they believe in the whole religious aspect of the supernatural.
The second thing that bothers me is the UFO story. And, you know, the more you dig into that and talk to people with actual knowledge of it, again, that's another story where there are some, you know, fanciful ideas floating around that are just, you know, there's no evidence that they're true. But if you talk to people who, you know, have actual knowledge of it that they gathered themselves, there are parts of that story that I do not understand at all that are really, really, really dark. It's so dark that I, you know, haven't told my wife about it. I mean, I haven't verified any of this, but this is not just stuff that I read on the internet. I know you all are very, very grounded in that story, so I think I know, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. But there's some stuff there that's just like, man, I'm not even sure what that means. There's a spiritual component there that I don't fully understand. So yes, that story bothers me. And I think, last thing I'll say, that one of the reasons that we've had all these disclosures and all these, 10 whistleblowers at this point, and it hasn't really become front page news. Part of it's suppression. You know, parts of the government don't want you to know about it, but part of it is the public can't deal with it. It's too far out. The implications are too profound. And so, and I understand that. Because I've heard things where I'm just like, oh man, I don't even really want to know that, honestly.
Deeply disturbing stuff. You know, forget like saucers and technology. It's deeply disturbing stuff that I haven't even told Natalie. I agree with you. It's so disturbing. I can't even tell my kids. My kids ask me different stories about it, and I won't say it because it's so dark. It's so dark.
I totally agree.
Miles is watching. So.
Okay, Miles, if you're watching the show, Daddy's not going to tell you about that part of the UFO stuff and what's going on with the government.
Can I say one thing? They've known clearly. I mean, this is, I think, established, and I feel comfortable saying this as fact. The U.S. government, I mean, these are real, whatever they are. They're not human. And the government has known that for a long time, possibly going back to the 1930s at least. And of course, there's tons of evidence in the written record, in the physical record, in paintings, and in literature.
I need to go far.
See this?
Building and Station. Ja, okay, machen wir da. Southeast Building and Station. Geological survey in the Southeast Building and Station. Habe ich jetzt irgendwo einen Marker? Nope. Whatever. It's melee attack. Let's see. Oh. Nope. 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 Oh. Biological survey data. Signal jammer. Cool. Amount of fucking dog shit in it. Yeah. Oh, oops. Wo ist jetzt die geological shit data?
I'm gonna go follow C3.
Okay.
UESC reinforcements incoming.
Damn, bro, you got 3 shields?
I have no idea, man. This is my 3rd round or something.
I assume these are people, runners. I heard shots in front.
Spotted a runner. Watch out.
Two of them down, run, let's go. 2 of them down.
Right behind you.
You're shooting me, bro. Heal up. Go inside, there's a bot to heal you inside, I think.
There's lots of light rounds over here if you need them.
If you have a backpack in your backpack, please drop it for me. I need some space. No backpack on me.
Don't have one.
Reloading. Marking a ride.
Oh. Station. Nej, vart? North Relay. Was muss ich da machen? Nein, Columns. Ich muss nach Columns. Wir sind in Columns. Acquire new Cal employee from infested buildings. Oops. Someone's coming. Players. On the right side is another one. Thanks.
Heal up. We got drones, I think.
This'll be fun.
We got down that side. I got 1 second to res. Okay.
Still 2 up at least.
Connection collapse in 15 minutes.
Rip.
Ah.
Alert. Profit opportunity detected.
That people have been seeing and interacting with these things for a long time, so we know that. But the justification one often hears is, well, the government, various presidents who have been read in, not all have been, haven't wanted to disclose this because it would scare people. And I've always thought that's bullshit. You know, you're hiding a crime, which they are, by the way, in my opinion. But I do think there's a sense in which that's not totally crazy. Like, there is some stuff, if it's true, and I'm kind of thinking it may be true, that's so radical that, yeah, well, as we both said, we don't want to tell the people we love most about it because, like, why would you disturb someone like that? So I kind of get that. I hate to admit it. I'm not arguing for hiding things. I believe in the truth and I believe in disclosure, but I understand the impulse. Like, holy smokes, this is heavy. You know what I mean?
And the government's involvement in it makes it even heavier because then you realize the complicity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're talking about the same thing. I can tell. Okay.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Should I go?
No. This is what we used to talk about in commercial breaks all the time. This is the kind of stuff. But anyway.
Yeah, so at the time, I never would have believed any of that. But now, I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
His exchange was really interesting from Tucker, and it sort of like coincides with the quote-unquote Collins Elite, which I don't know if they exist. Talked about for a while.
I'm making a video about the Collins Elite, and I think probably a few videos about these different religious groups and their view of eschatology, of the end times, and how the UFO phenomenon relates to that. And I think this is a really important topic to cover. The start of it for me is the Collins Elite. If you read Nick Redfern's work, and by the way, in Valet's journals, Kit Green, Dr. Christopher Kit Green, says he believes Redfern's account is on the money. And he was interviewed by Redfern for his book. But Redfern's account is this: the Collins Elite believe that the UFO phenomenon is fundamentally an end times deception, a Christian worldview end times deception. That there have been certain people who've done certain rituals that have opened portals that have allowed this phenomenon into our world. That's why we've seen it more. and that it's masquerading as extraterrestrial,
Retrieving
to try and deceive
passphrase.
humanity into
The
this
ache of loss,
big
the
deception,
sting
and
of
that we
new
must
life.
not play along. We must put a wall of secrecy up, and that this phenomenon must not be engaged with. It's going to manifest faster.
Maybe this.
And whilst we hold that wall and try and hold it back, we must evangelize the global population to ensure that we're ready for the end times. Okay, that's more or less a reasonably good summary of what Redfern found by speaking to multiple people from that group. So it's a very conservative evangelical worldview. And the other thing is, Redfern traces it back to a CIA program which started in the 50s. Okay, so we've got very evangelical, very much 1950s. In Valet's most recent journal, which I feel like I say that all the time at the moment, but it's a real, it's a source of gold. He has an entry in about 2012 where he makes a statement which has been absolutely bewildering because it doesn't fit in with anything I know about the Collins Elite or with this program. The statement basically goes like this. The Collins Elite may trace their origins back to Fordham University in the 1970s. Now, firstly, 1970s doesn't fit with the timeline from Redfern's book, which Valet's kind of been validating in his journals. So that's confusing. But the really confusing thing here is that Fordham University is really a Jesuit Catholic Knights of Malta power base. This is not a place where conservative evangelical worldviews are thriving. This is very different. And the people who've come out of there don't have, from what I can tell, conservative evangelical worldviews. In fact, if you look at how Catholic thinking has been evolving on the non-human intelligence issue, it has been going from a position of silence to communication. And if you really pay attention, the people pushing forwards with sort of Catholic theories of non-human intelligence are building a worldview where this is a good thing, where we can have a relationship with these things, where they're God's creatures. And also, in some cases, and I'm going to get to this in the videos I make, so if I pique your curiosity here without giving you more info, subscribe. Sorry. In some cases, suggest they have a relationship with some of these beings and that it's a good thing. There's also that some people connected to Fordham have proposed this kind of Christ consciousness, human evolution, which may be coming, which may be connected to non-human intelligence.
Wieso bist du down?
From what I can see, this.
Shut up. What happened? Neuro-optic lens! Okay, what the fuck is das für ein Dogshit, huh? Was ist das? Zoom and ADS speed. Install. No valid. Okay. Fuck. Oh my god, man. Der Retard schifft sogar gegen Bots die ganze Zeit. Würdest du vielleicht an einen Ort kriechen, wo weniger Shit ist? Maybe. No. No. Unstable diode. Wow. So cool. Graceful landings. Helping hands. No.
"20 minutes remain."
Dog shit ass garbage. Dog shit ass garbage. I'm leaving.
Be mindful of our escape.
Wie zum Fuck kommt man das bessere Shield über, hä? Shield Implants. No. No. Self-revive. Oh. Fuck him. Columns.
Here, over here.
Warning, reinforcements detected.
Ah, shit.
Camo filter engaged. Synthetic plume. Camo active.
Ah, das kühlt mich aber. Wow, so toll. Columns?
Data marker.
Ja, fuck. Try it.
15 minutes remain.
Hey.
ID confirmed as Dr. Tobias Latero.
Priority contract complete.
Ah, toll.
There is a nearby profit opportunity.
No ammo. Huge profit. Profit.
Always know your exit.
Leaving. Fuck 'em. Thanks for helping, but fuck you. I'm leaving. Really kann kein Ammo, so wie immer in dem shit game. Data Wall! Es ist ja Data Wall, ich muss durch den Haller gehen. Oh. Oh, look at Data Wall Breach. So geil. Click! Fucking piece of shit. Smoke grenade, aber kein Ammo. Wo ist der Exfil? Vor mir irgendwo. Okay. Aha. Ja, das überlebe ich nicht ohne fucking Ammo. Ist da Loot? Nö. Natürlich nicht. Schau da. Oh, depleted shield charge. Wow. Man kann ja nicht erwarten von einem fucking Bungie-Game. Bungie. Trash among worlds. Oh, fuck. Kein Ammo. Ha 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 ha.
You have 10 minutes to exfil.
habe überlebt. Wow. Exfiltrated. Oh, nice. Dat ich down bin. Okay. Das gibt so shit.
The ID.
My Sal, are you with us?
Advanced shield charge. Self revive. Wow. Noch einmal. Noch ein einziges Mal. Ich finde das Game so scheiße. Das ist so trash.
The Jesuit Catholic worldview around non-human intelligence positions it as generally a pretty good thing. The Collins conservative evangelical Protestant worldview positions it university the connection.
They were approached by members of either Congress or the Senate to tell them to keep it quiet and to not talk about this because it's sort of like a Pandora's box, according to them. And I don't know if this is the case. I do know that there's a lot of Republican people from the UAP caucus, Burchett, Luna, Eric Burleson, Matt Gaetz, who used to be part of them, who are very Christian and are very fundamentalist. And they do believe in angels, demons, and all this stuff. And they have read the Book of Enoch and all that. And I fear that many of them are misinterpreting a lot of this stuff because of what I told you. So I don't know. Let me know what you think about this one in the comment section down below. What do you think about the potential for it being demons or angels? What do you think about this fabled Collins elite that apparently has been trying to stop disclosure for a while? Do you think this might be a Pandora's box? And if so, if it is, what do you think is in there after you open it? I don't know what to think. I'm honest with you. This is not my belief. I'm just reporting on what Mark Christopher Lee said and where it was covered. But I want to hear from you because I think it's an interesting topic. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below. And what do you think about Tucker Carlson's certainty that this is supernatural in nature? Interesting clip from months ago on Redacted, isn't it?
Atmospheric conditions.
Let's go do my
degradation over time.
my quest, boys. Help me. Oh.
I got the same question.
Systems compromised.
This game is pretty shit.
Oh. Yeah, it's pretty ass, to be honest.
I'm only playing it just because. I see myself sticking to Arc Raiders in all honesty.
Yeah, Arc Raiders doesn't even compare to this game, bro.
I think Arc Raiders is shit too, but okay.
Nah, bro, you can't say that. Arc Raiders is a good game,
Third
bro.
person is shit.
Well,
You can stand behind a pillar and, you know, check everyone out with your third person camera. I fucking hate that dog shit.
bro has beef. Yo, who's shooting me, bro? Oh shit. Kinda nice.
Huh?
Yo, did you find the card, bro?
I think the card is over here, but I can't pick it up.
Oh yeah, yeah. Nice. Okay, download employee data from...
It's over here, it's over here.
Oh. Yo, thank you, bro.
Man, I thought I had the same quest, but it seems like I don't have any quests at all. So, I think I'm gonna leave.
You need to accept them. You need to accept them, bro.
Yeah.
Wait, I got a special key, I think. I think I got a key to like a special room, you know? Let me check. So I got rejected medical clearance. Oh, never mind. It's trash. Okay, let's keep going.
Audio. Chat. Wherever you wanna go, man, I'm down.
Over here. Go there, bro. Oh my god, the game feels so clunky, bro. It's like... It doesn't feel natural, bro. You make a movement and then you get stuck.
People, players.
About one down.
One down.
Reviving.
Was it the whole team or just one guy, bro?
It was 2 people.
Down that.
Oh shit. Oh, no. I'm not
Rip.
die, bro.
GG. Hold on, I got self-revive. Or maybe not. This game is so shit. Arc Raiders. Wieso spielen alle die Arc Raiders? Wieso spielen alle die Arc Raiders? Arc GS Raiders. Third person camera dog shit, man. Ich sitze hinter dem Eckli und schaue mit der Kamera führen und wenn einer kommt, bin ich schon mit dem Vaterkreis drauf und mache piep 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 piep. Fuck this shit, man. Arc Raiders from the studio that ruined the finals. Thank you. The gay ass finals. Total ruiniert. Uh, 4K. Das ist cool, aber wie viel Cash habe ich? Today's Sponsor. 4K, oh, schau jetzt. Da. Ja, da. 6000. Okay, fuck that shit. Vault. Hey. Biggest dog shit ever. Okay. Armory. Ja, dann machen wir das doch einfach. 4K. 4K im Arsch. A random enhanced weapon. Oh, großartig. So less. Also weiß ich nicht mal, wenn die einmal sich mitbringen muss. Gott, das Game ist so dog shit, Mann. Das ist so dog shit. Going in. Awesome. Oh nein, warte, stopp. Shit nigger contracts. Es ist eben nicht da, oder? Es ist doch da. Okay. Okay, Terminal. Es ist ja active. Ich habe ja so einen active contract. Wie soll ich denn denken? Look, das ist besser, okay? Fuck off. Ready up, eat my shit.
I'll be reading. Before I continue, I just want to let you know that What's up, humans, and welcome to a new Psicoactivo. Happy Thursday, everybody. Okay, so we got a really interesting update from Matt Laszlo at Ascapol, because we've been trying to get more information about the process that is going to be undertaken to get those files released.
Neurologics optimized. Shell primed for exploration and violence.
Light ammo, okay. Alter, was ist das für ein Scope, Mann? Shortwave Scout Optik. Wahrscheinlich leuchtet... Supply Drop. Was ist das? Nope. Yes. Whatever. Oh, kein Backpack. Okay. Okay. What? Nope. Egal, was auch immer. Fuck this game. Smash glass. I love to smash glass. Smashing glass. Are those players? Alter, what the fuck, man?
Prepare for increased
Help. Natürlich werde ich in den Arsch hineingeschossen, wenn ich das andere Team pushe. Oh, fick dich, piece of shit, nigger, faggot.
Recall window will remain stable.
Sie hätten mich looten, oder? Das war ja klar gewesen. Das habe ich gar nicht mehr. Alle Ammo weg. Alle Ammo weg. Ja, jetzt schon gekommen. Okay, cool. All my ammo's gone. Fuck!
Almost ready.
Spotted.
Fuck you. Yes, you are. What the f... High ammo, yeah, what else is new? Is the big guy still there? No, how do I... How do I res you?
I have detected an opportunity for considerable profit.
President Donald Trump asked for on that.
Fuck this game.
That through social post and then eventually through the White House. This is a directive from President Trump. And even though it wasn't exactly an executive order.
You talk a lot about space superiority. How much of that involves offensive weapons in space?
Well, I think we have to realize that every domain could potentially be kinetic. To put it in military speak, it could be offensive or defensive. That's not what we want to have to do, but you have to be prepared to defend, and you have to be prepared to be proactive. So we're looking at all options in the domain of space. A lot of things, a lot of capabilities we won't talk about with cameras and microphones. But when I say dominance, it means we're going to maintain our eyes in the sky no matter what. And hopefully it doesn't come to that, but we're going to need to be able to protect our assets.
3 days ago, President Trump directed you to begin the process of identifying and releasing the UFO and UAP files. I mean, did you ever think that you would be the Secretary of War in charge of potentially declassifying extraterrestrial life to the American people and the world?
Did not have that on my bingo card at all.
And are you prepared to do that now?
Of course. I mean, we've got our people working on it right now. I don't want to oversell how much time it will take. Right? We're digging in. We're going to be in full compliance with that executive order, eager to provide that for the president. So there'll be more coming on that as far as the process of what we'll do.
And what sort of time frame? Do you have any sense for how long this is going to take?
I don't have a time frame for you yet, but stand by.
The Director of National Intelligence said today that her office was going to begin the process of declassifying reports on extraterrestrial and alien life? I'm going back to these types of questions because the American people have wanted to know the answer to these questions for a very long time. And so I'm just curious if you think that, one, if this is the beginning of disclosure for the American people and the world, and two, if the Pentagon is actually prepared to start declassifying some of these things that might really shed some answers on this instead of keeping it secret.
We'll work with the DNI, as we always do. I'm heartened to hear that she's doing that. President Trump has been committed to disclosure on lots of levels, and he's made it clear that he wants answers on this. He's given us a responsibility to do it. We're going to be a part of delivering that. It'll be a deliberative process. We want to make sure expectations are going to be high, right? I don't want to overpromise and underdeliver, so we're going to take a little time to make sure we assess what this should look like and deliver for the president, for the American people. Thank you.
Usually when Trump asks for something, it's not completely uncovered, as we know, as it happened with the Epstein files and the JFK files, but something is done every time Trump asks. So I'm guessing that this is going to keep progressing. We're probably not going to get everything, but we're going to get something. And based on what we've been hearing, people from the UAP caucus mentioning, we saw Representative Eric Burleson's recent statement where he claims that what he saw cannot be replicated by humans. So this is what Representative Burleson wrote in a recent statement. He wrote, "There are objects using unconventional propulsion technology, almost anti-gravity, that are beyond our capabilities and are violating our U.S. airspace, over our nuclear missile sites, over nuclear power plants, over our military bases." This is from Representative Eric Burleson. Representative Tim Burchett said the following.
UFO is the saucer shaped and there's something on top. And I've never seen anything. I've not seen any. Well, I take that back. I've seen things, but that's since I've been in Congress and I'm not allowed to discuss this. I would just hope that the president would disclose everything that I've seen in every skiff I've been in every confidential conversation, every picture I've seen, every video I've seen. I wish that he would release all those.
Would that change the world? I mean, would that change people?
No, I don't think so. I think we just realize that we're one grain of sand in 100 million beaches. And I mean, if you think we're the best that God can do, I think you greatly underestimate God.
That was one from a few days ago on Benny Johnson's show. And then he was on CNN. Yeah.
So, Congressman, I want to ask about some statements you've made in various interviews and help us to understand what you've been saying. You've been talking about extraterrestrial life on planet Earth. One of the things you said in an interview, you talked about a conversation you had with a U.S. admiral. They tell me something's moving at hundreds of miles an hour underwater, as large as a football field underwater. This was a documented case, and I have an admiral telling me this stuff. What do you believe exists on Earth in terms of extraterrestrial life, and what have you seen proof of?
Well, there's some things I've seen proof of that I can't discuss, and I've urged the White House to disclose these things. You know, they spend hundreds of millions of dollars researching something, and then you have one group telling us they don't exist, and I have the best pilots in the world telling me, Tim, this thing was 14 feet from my canopy, and he went and he did this, and I've seen things that I wish the public could see. There's just a lot of unknowns. And again, they tell us they don't exist, but then they issue redacted reports, and they're still studying. Almost every one of our alphabet agencies has.
The land.
How the fuck? Aha, okay, I get it. Mother. Ansicht. Okay, das ist kein Shit, hä? 1 GB. Wie zum Fuck ist das Game 1 GB im Jahr 2026, Mann? Holy shit. The fuck? Oh.
Has that?
No.
We had testimony that said they have a recovery unit. Now, what are
Orman.
they recovering? I'd like to know. It's our tax dollars.
Literally. We are talking about mediumship here.
The book is compiled from communications received through mediums. The two key figures mentioned are Mark Probert and Rolf Tolano.
Right.
And Mead Lane wasn't the source of the info. He was the compiler. He was interviewing these mediums who were channeling information from a group called the Inner Circle.
And we should clarify for the listener who might be picturing a Ouija board and candles right now. Elena approached this almost like a technical briefing.
Yeah, it wasn't spooky at all.
Mark Probert was a deep trance medium. He would go under and these personalities would speak through him to answer Lane's very specific questions about propulsion materials and the nature of the universe.
The Inner Circle. It sounds like a secret society.
In a way it was, but a secret society of what they call excarnate humans.
Spirits.
Spirits, yes. Yeah. People who have passed on but are still active in communicating knowledge
Nope.
to the living.
And the list of people in this Inner Circle is...
Nope.
Well, it's eclectic, to say the least.
Eclectic is the perfect word for it. It's quite the lineup.
I mean, I was reading the list of communicators and my jaw dropped a few times. You have names like Charles Lingford and Professor Alfred Bluntz.
Right, academic types.
Which makes sense for a research project. But then you have Thomas A. Edison.
Yes, the inventor of the light bulb. The Wizard of Menlo Park.
Thomas Edison is essentially ghostwriting a book on UFOs from the afterlife.
According to Mead Lane and the Mark Probert mediumship.
That is just wild to me.
It is, but it's fascinating because if you look at Edison's biography, it's not actually that huge of a leap.
Really?
Yeah. Edison was obsessed with frequency and electricity his whole life. And later in his life, he was actually working on a device to communicate with the dead.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he believed personality was a form of energy that shouldn't just disappear when the body dies.
Okay, so in this context, Edison continuing his research into the etheric nature of reality actually makes perfect sense for his character.
It does. He is presented in the book as the technical consultant of the group.
Wow. But it's not just Western scientists either. You have Eastern philosophers too. Letze and La Sanyat are listed as communicators.
Right, which reinforces the book's attempt to synthesize completely different worldviews.
How so?
Well, you have the Western scientific approach represented by Edison or Leitz, focusing on the mechanics.
The how?
Yes. And then the Eastern metaphysical approach represented by Lao Tse, focusing on the consciousness aspect, the why.
And then you have even more esoteric figures, like the Adadishidai, Ramakalau, and Arakashi. Who are they?
They are presented as ancient wise entities, often from civilizations or time periods long past, we're talking thousands of years ago, who provide a broader, almost cosmic perspective on the situation.
It's a wild mix. You've got a 20th century inventor and ancient sages all sitting around a table, metaphorically speaking, explaining flying saucers.
And Mead Lane makes a very specific point about these communicators.
What's that?
He says that even though they are excarnate humans, what they say is without philosophical bias and untainted by religionism.
Untainted by religionism. That's an interesting phrase.
It is. He's trying to strip away the
This is
spooky
about
religious
the report
baggage
you
of
asked for
spiritualism.
yesterday.
He's
It'll
claiming
be
that this
ready
is
in 3.
purely technical.
No, 2 days tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need to do a technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel. Look, I know that's where your mother was murdered. And I know it'll be upsetting for you. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past.
Shit. Thank you. Get out of here now.
Naja, 70 Stunden. Oh, 39. What the fuck? Aha. BLA. Okay. Wer macht schon Path Tracing? 4K. Naja. Ups. Also. Mixed, medium, high. Ah, mit Frame Gen. Oh. Naja, whatever. Grace Shitwood. Ah, shit. Dog shit. Boring. Whatever.
Technical information.
So it's not a sermon, it's a briefing.
Exactly. They are trying to present a science of the ether just conveyed through an unconventional method. He wants you to judge the data, not the source.
So let's look at the philosophy here, because the book makes a pretty bold claim about the relationship between science and the occult.
It does. It attacks the division head on. The text asserts that the separation of science from metaphysics and occultism is arbitrary.
Arbitrary, meaning we just made it up.
Exactly. We decided that science is what you can touch and a pole is everything else. Mead Lane argues that you cannot understand the UFO problem, the aeroform problem, if you stick strictly to material science.
Right.
He says you must recognize the validity of the ethers and occult principles. If you don't, you're trying to solve a puzzle with half the pieces missing.
It's almost like he's saying you can't study the software if you only believe in the hardware.
That is a fantastic analogy, yes. You can stare at the computer chip all day, but you will never find the internet inside it.
Wow.
Lane is saying the universe has an internet, an etheric layer, and that is where the action is.
And the text frames this entire phenomenon as part of a larger initiative called Project Etheria.
Project Etheria.
Yeah.
It sounds like a government black ops program, but it's actually a spiritual research project.
Correct. And a key question the book tries to answer is, why now? Why in the late 40s and 50s did we see this sudden influx of aeroforms? I mean, people have seen weird stuff in the sky forever, but the 1950s was a massive wave.
And what's the verdict from the inner circle on that?
They describe it as a historically climactic juncture.
Which, looking back at the 1950s with the atomic bomb, the hydrogen bomb testing the Cold War, that feels pretty accurate.
Yeah, we were actively detonating nuclear weapons on our own planet.
And that ties perfectly into the title, right? The Coming of the Guardians.
It does. The title implies a protected, or at least a supervisory role.
Right. The implication is that humanity had reached a point of extreme danger, perhaps, to the planet itself. And these etheric beings, these guardians, were making their presence known to monitor or influence the outcome.
So they aren't invaders, they're hall monitors.
Cosmic hall monitors operating from the fourth dimension.
Yes.
Essentially. They are here because we started playing with matches, nuclear matches, and they live in the same house, just on a different floor.
And the book actually implies that because the ether interpenetrates the physical, our nuclear explosions might be doing more damage than we realize.
Right. If you blow something up in the physical world, the shockwave might ripple into the etheric zones. We might be rattling their windows, so to speak.
That really changes the vibe from the typical alien invasion story. It makes it much more about us and our spiritual or evolutionary maturity.
And that is exactly why this text became so influential in specific circles. It wasn't just about spotting dots in the sky. It was a comprehensive worldview.
Right.
It combined ecology, physics, spirituality, and ethics all into one neat package.
Speaking of influence, let's talk about the legacy of this book. Because even though it's obscure to the mainstream, you definitely won't find it at the airport bookstore within the Borderland Sciences Research Foundation. This is a heavy hitter.
Oh, absolutely. Riley Crabb, who was a major figure in BSRF and actually reissued the book in 1978, described The Coming of the Guardians as the inspired Bible of Borderland Sciences Research Foundation.
The Bible, that is high praise.
It established the foundational theory for everything they did afterwards. The book went through a first edition in 53, a third edition in 57. It stayed in print because it offered something no one else did.
What was that?
It offered a logical consistency that the nuts and bolts theories completely lacked.
And Meade Lane seemed pretty confident about it, too. I found this quote in the introduction really striking. He writes that while future years might add content, the basic interpretation will neither be contradicted nor impaired.
That is the confidence of a true believer.
Yeah, it is.
He believed they had cracked the code. He knew that technology would improve, that we might get better photos or more data.
Right.
But he was utterly convinced that the fundamental truth that these are etheric ships, not physical ones, would stand the test of time.
It's fascinating that he wasn't worried about being disproven. He was basically saying, science will catch up to us eventually.
And in a way, if you look at modern theoretical physics, multiverse theories, dark matter dimensions beyond the three we see, you could argue that the gap between hard science and Meade Lane's metaphysics has actually narrowed slightly.
We just use different words now.
Precisely. Lane was pioneering a vocabulary for something that didn't fit into the boxes of his time. He was trying to describe quantum weirdness before we really understood quantum mechanics.
So what does this all mean for us, for you listening right now? We've got Thomas Edison chatting from the afterlife, invisible airships, and a plea to merge science and magic. It's a lot to take in.
It is a massive amount to take in, but I think the biggest takeaway is the challenge the book presents to our perception.
Okay.
It challenges you to stop looking at the universe as a purely mechanical, physical place.
Right, to stop kicking the tires and start looking at the engine.
Or to realize the car is driving itself. It asks us to consider that reality might be layered, that just because you can't kick it doesn't mean it isn't real. The Guardians represent the idea that we are part of a much larger, much more complex ecosystem of intelligence than we dare to admit.
It's definitely a trip. It takes the UFO phenomenon and turns it from a question of, is there life on Mars, to is there life right here just slightly out of tune with us?
And that is a much more unsettling, but perhaps more profound question. It implies we aren't alone in the room, ever.
Absolutely. Well, as we wrap up this deep dive into the Coming of the Guardians, I want to leave you with a thought. The book was dedicated to those who haven't enlarged their frame of speculation.
A polite nudge to open your mind.
Exactly. So next time you look up at the sky, consider the possibility that the empty space isn't empty at all. Maybe it's full of traffic that you just don't have the eyes to see yet.
And it raises that final provocative question based on that dedication. If we only focus on things corporeal, on the physical stuff we can touch and fly and sell, are we effectively wearing blinders? What would happen to our understanding of the universe and of ourselves if we truly accepted that principle of emergence and acknowledged that the unseen world is just as real as the seen?
A huge question to chew on. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the ether. We'll see you next time.
And when government thinks that we can't handle what's going on out there, that's when government's gotten a little too big and we need to cut their wings off. And right now they're spending, our Pentagon has got all this dark money. You have the alphabet agency studying these things. One group will tell us they exist, the other one doesn't. I just think it's time that we have total disclosure. And you all in the press ought to be for transparency and disclosure. I don't see a problem with that.
Look, I'm all for transparency and disclosure. If you know something about extraterrestrial life, I wish you'd tell me. Representative Tim Burchett, thank you for being here with us this morning. Appreciate the discussion.
Okay, so based on that, we have that update from Matt Laszlo, and this is it. The latest on Askapol is this. Congresswoman Luna was approached by Matt, and it says Secrets Chair Luna in open conversations with White House on UFO disclosure. And this is Congresswoman Luna's statement on Askapol.
Are you talking with Pentagon or?
I have a meeting with the Pentagon unrelated today on something, but I've been actively communicating now with the teams that are running point on that. So whether it's ODNI, FBI, Pentagon, and White House on that. And I'm looking forward to sharing what we've all seen with you.
Yep. I'll be watching. Thank you, ma'am.
What we've all seen on UAP. And according to them, they've seen something and a lot of stuff that the public hasn't. So let's hope that they get something. But how would you imagine that this can go well? Like, how would you like for, assuming that it's going to be Trump? And I know that there are a lot of you don't like him. I don't trust him either. But assuming that he is, which it seems like he's going to be, what kind of scenario would you accept, especially if you don't like Trump? What kind of scenario would you accept of him giving you disclosure? Who would have to be on the podium with him? What would happen?
Look at you, and you're on your flat on your fucking ass, bitch. Flat on your motherfucking ass. No, bro, fuck this ball. Come on. Oh, bro, no. Fuck you!
It's okay, it's okay.
Yeah, we're gonna fuck him up next time. I'ma get you, bitch.
I'ma get you, bitch.
5, 4,
Brr.
2, 1, go!
What the fuck? Oh,
Get
bro,
shit on!
Bro, let me fucking go, man. They're fucking spamming me in spawn, Jesper. Oh my god.
That's what you deserve.
This bitch.
A motherfucker.
Fuck you. See what happens? I saw what happened.
No!
What are you doing?
Oh no! What the fucking mine?
Oh, what the f...
Fucking shifted it from down here. Fuck you, hentai bitch. Fuck you.
Bro, the fucking mines everywhere.
Nice. How the fuck are you winning?
Dude, I keep.
Oh, nice.
Bitch ass. Is that funny? Little shit.
Fuck you too,
bitch. Little shit.
His name's Bad.
No, I'm not. Get shit on, boy. Don Qatar's gonna be 3 times more chat, bitch.
Oh, he's bad.
Don, you got. You still have to win.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wait, what the fuck?
Oh, DMX just blew the whole.
How, man? How?
DMX? Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I hit him.
Oh no! No! The fucking car, bro. The fucking car took me out. Shit, I didn't see it.
It's retarded. Go. How you like them apples? Oh, maybe not. G fucking G, man.
What the fuck dropped my ball there? What the fuck? I never dropped the ball. Bro, Jay, stop fucking spamming.
No!
Jay's problem. Jay is bad funny.
You bitch.
Those two just touched balls.
It's a friendly thing to do.
Not in the hole.
I am Mustachio.
You can't touch balls in the hole.
I can touch my ball to whoever I want.
You don't have any balls, bitch.
Drag my balls on your face.
Are you threatening
What you saying?
time right now?
Yeah, are you threatening him with a good time?
Threatening who with a big time? I'm gonna drag my balls on his face, bro.
Yeah, don't just fucking say it, pal.
No!
Hear about it. Where you at? ASL, bro.
Driving the balls.
ASL, bro. Let me get your name's Dave.
Five, four, 3, 2, 1. Go!
Eat my balls.
How the...
Get shit on.
My name is Golf Master Deluxe.
Golf Master Deluxe? What the fuck is this? conspiring against me. They want
Yes.
to see me lose.
Yes! Boink! Boink!
Come on. Yes.
Come on, you can do it. Drive the ball, yes.
You will never hit this. You will never hit this.
That's what I saw. That's what I think.
The fuck? I'm fucking fourth? What?
It's alright, Dom. You win. You will get there.
5,
How many rounds we got?
4,
Oh,
You got one round left.
2, 1, go!
Hold on.
bitch. Oh, what the fuck? Why the fuck did they leave?
Oh, motherfuck. What? Was für ein Faggot-ass. No. The lag. Okay. Oh mein Gott, das laggt so hart da, es ist gar nicht lustig. Whew. Holy shit, der Schuss! I am the golf master in this game.
Burn! Uh-oh. 10 seconds remaining.
Oh, you stink.
Finished!
Gauntlet. Ist das nicht großartig? Dude, that shot was insane. I saw it. What up, cunts?
10 seconds remaining.
You fucking
Oh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, fuck. No? Okay, schau jetzt. Insane shot. No, you better not.
Finished. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Nice shot.
Oh, fuck you. Oink. Oh no. Hello. This is my car. Cunt. shit! Wo ich bin?
Agent, you suck. Agent, miss it. Agent.
Yes!
Overtime. Finished. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
I hate you so much. Fucking hell, man. Fuck you, man. Fuck. Fuck you. I hate you.
Motherfucker. What the fuck? Watch me brother. Really?
Finished.
have to happen. I'm gonna tell you what I want to see because I don't trust this administration. I don't trust Donald Trump. I never really have. I'm sorry, but that's just the reality. I gotta be upfront with you guys. I think that an acceptable scenario would be that Trump goes and asks for the UAP caucus to start looking into the files. He leaves Arrow out of it, especially the specific names of Susan Goff, Sean Kirkpatrick, Tim Phillips, the people who we have seen that are probably under a different agenda compared to the people who want the truth. If you do that, you like adhere to the people within Congress who are trying to get this, trying to unclassify this. We already saw evidence. You have those. You present a lot of that evidence that they've already seen. Some they haven't seen because there's a lot they haven't seen either. Remember that allegedly, also allegedly saw either images of bodies or bodies. I think it was images if she saw him. You would have to have them. You would have to have some of the most important scientists who have been looking at this stuff.
No!
Present. You would more than likely would have to have like a pre-agreed statement with other world leaders like China, the UK,
Oh, fick dich!
Japan, you know, like big governments that have been investigating this for a while. Also, smaller countries too, like Uruguay, they've been looking at this for many decades. Brazil has been looking at this for many decades. There's a recent statement from
Nein, verpick die!
who used to be a defense minister, who promised that he would release the files that he's seen with his eyes if he gets elected president. He's using it as a political talking point, which is why I don't give it too much credence. He probably won't do it either, but that also happened. So
Are you serious?
you have to arrange something with the world leaders too. And if you do present evidence, it has to be well sourced. You have to know that this evidence is not either made by AI or misinformation or passage material, which is very prominent within those circles. And
Shitty ping.
after all of those people are also in the know and present for that announcement, then President Donald Trump can make his announcement. If he just says we're not alone and maybe gives you a little bit of information, but there's no way to corroborate everything he said, about 70% of the world's population is not going to believe that, because Trump's actions currently are way more involved and inclined towards war with Iran and towards ignoring the Epstein files than any other type of transparency. And that is just the reality of it. And you can't deny it. I'm sorry, but you can't. So that would be the only acceptable potential disclosure announcement from Trump that I would consider like legit. If he just does the announcement without all that, or many elements of that, maybe not all, maybe I'm asking for a little bit too much. If he doesn't do that, I'm just not gonna buy it. I'm sorry, but and I know that a lot of you won't either. So what do you think? How do you think this is gonna progress? Do you think that we're gonna get to see what these Congress people have seen with their own eyes? I sure want to. They seem like it's been at least eyebrow raising, isn't it? So I'll be reading in the comments. Let me know what you think. Kudos to Matt Last.
Okay, fuck this. Ich gang irgendwie ein Beef Jerky holen oder so.